Our next guest has been rocking and getting people on the Plaza to sway all morning long.
Charlie Puth, Grammy, Golden Globe nominated singer and songwriter, 15 billion streams, 8 multi-platinum singles.
A lot. He has a new album coming out in October. It's called Charlie, and he's with us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I told you I feel like a proud auntie.
Yeah?
We co-hosted together how many years ago?
I know we did. I'll never forget that day because attention went straight to #1 after.
Oh, really?
Right when we had
Can I get a royalty check? Just kidding. But, you're right. But no, his parents were here, whatever. Now you're all fancy. So how does it feel, though? I mean, seriously, you've had a journey.
I have had a journey, and it doesn't feel like work when I come here anymore. It does feel like very family-oriented. I think this is my 7th time.
That's awesome.
7th time on here. So
Yeah. You're like the house band now.
We'll take it.
You know, I've always wondered about it. I've always loved your music and everything. It's like everything you put out, it's just so catchy. It stays in your head. You write a lot of songs for other people, too.
I do, yeah.
So how do you decide what to keep for Charlie and what to sell to a friend?
It all depends on the artist. There's by the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber, I do the same thing.
You did that?
Yeah, I wrote that song with a couple of friends.
I would have kept that, Charlie.
No, well, so everybody asked me, why didn't you keep that? It was never my song to begin with. I had been listening to a lot of Chicago records from the 80s the night before, and when you slow that piano part down, bum, 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 if you slow it, dum, 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 it sounds like sugar, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to make something like that. So I went to my keyboard, and Laroi walked in and started singing the melody that I was playing. And usually, with a complex melody with a lot of notes, you want to counterbalance it with like a little amount of notes. You know.
Yeah, I'm like, sure. I did play the clarinet.
I was like, yes, I know what you mean.
But he made that song his own. It was never my song. I just did the little drum.
Yeah.
And then, bam.
So what's going on with you and BTS? Right? I'm looking at videos last night, and I said, who's that guy? Right?
Right. Well, with Jungkook, he's featured, he sings the song Left and Right with me, which I performed not too long ago out there. And I always want my collaborations to be with those that I've performed with before, or have some sort of musical vibe with.
You know, it's interesting because I am a proud auntie of yours. I remember when you started hanging out with your buddy Elton John.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, man, that's pretty cool.
We're neighbors. That's the coolest part.
Oh, you really are?
Next door neighbors. We were working on, I started off his album with him right during the pandemic, and he gave me his address, and it was walking distance. The Google icon for driving didn't even show up. I just walked right across the street.
Awesome. But he tells you at one point your music
sucked.
Harry was trying not to use that word, but it is.
Well, I said it for him. Well, he was not as harsh as I make it out. He was just very honest with me, and I really appreciated that because nobody had been honest with me. Because there's sometimes a time where you don't want to step on the artist's toes. But,
Charlie,
well, listen,
thank you.
Yeah, you are a delight.
Thank you.
We're so happy for your success. Charlie's new album, it's out October 7th. You can pre-order it today.
Welcome back. We are so excited on this Friday morning to have Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter Charlie Puth with us on our city concert stage.
Just this week, Charlie announced that his 3rd album, it'll come out October 7th.
That's
Charlie,
right.
good morning.
Good morning. Hi, everybody.
Do you know that people sleep on concrete overnight so that they can see you in the morning? You know they line up and they have been waiting all night to see you?
I don't know why. I appreciate that.
What is it? Tell us about this album, because everyone is unique in its own way. People actually got to see the process as you made this on TikTok. They tuned in.
Right. I wanted everybody to feel like they wrote the song with me. So by the time it came album release time, they felt like, I had part of this song. I wrote it.
I love it. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, this is your 3rd album, but this one is self-titled. This one's called Charlie. Why is this one self-titled?
In the past, I love my first 2 albums, but this is the most true I've ever been. I know that's super cliche to say that, but this is the album that I would have put out if this were my first album.
Why didn't you?
I was, record label stuff at the time. Different record label stuff.
You know, Hoda asked earlier for people to raise their hands if they follow you on TikTok. I am blown away. What is it about the community that you love? I mean, you're making songs there. You really connect with them there.
All I want to do, and this is for everybody, all I want to do is inspire you to make music out of non-musical things, because even the subway running in the background right now is A flat, something like that.
Wow.
You could layer that, and then the sound of your voice could be made into a song. Anything could be made into music, and that's why I joined TikTok, was to just prove that.
And for the people who didn't watch on TikTok and they're wondering, how do you make music? First of all, you have perfect pitch, which is one of those incredible things.
I'm thinking of the subway sound now.
But you also scratch things down in the note section of your phone. You have different ways of making music, right?
Well, definitely. I mean, this next one we're going to perform for you came to me in a dream, and I just had and I wanted to play with panning, because that's how the Beatles used to have their vocals on either side, the left or the right side.
So does it just come to you like that? Like in the middle of the night, you get
literally. It happened on the plane ride here yesterday.
What came then?
You'll hear it.
That's good. Song. Yeah. What a morning it's been out here on our Plaza. Pop sensation Charlie Puth has energized this crowd.
Has it energized the crowd? Charlie has a brand new album coming October 7th, but right now he has a treat for us, one of his biggest hits.
Perhaps you've heard of it. It's called We Don't Talk Anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Puth.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all it for? We don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just said you know what you've been looking for. Wish you would have known that wasn't me. 'Cause even after all this time, I still wonder why I can't move on. Just the way you did so easily. Don't wanna know, gonna trust your breath tonight. Please hold on to you so tight, the way I did before. I overdosed, should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. And we don't laugh anymore. What was all in the fall? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just hope you're lying next to somebody who knows how to love you like me. Must be a good reason that you got. Every now and then I think I might want to come show up at your door. I'm just too afraid that I'll be wrong. Don't wanna know, just your hand tonight. Please hold on to you so tight. Way I did before, y'all sing it to me. I overdosed. It's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. Like we used to Don't wanna know, gonna just show her tonight. He's giving it to you just right, the way I did before. Y'all sing it back to me. Go, I hope. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? We don't talk anymore like we used to do. No, we don't talk anymore. you out my way.